Hi, my name is Noah. I'm working on my first YouTube video here. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully the volume's not too bad for you. Uh, I know that's the thing that really bugs me about a lot of YouTube videos, but first video attempt on explaining a little bit what I want to do here. I want to come on about try once a week, give you my Denver Broncos update. Big Broncos fan. It's going to be a lot like how Broncos Central comes on and he does his. He does a really good job of going through stats and going some knowledge of the game. Pretty good fan there. Right now, I haven't really been doing too much research on what's going on. We don't even really know what our team's going to look like with free agency just getting ready to start. Um, I'll just go really quick here. Free agents, we need D line. I think is our number one priority. A lot of people think our lack of running game is the number one priority, and I agree with that too because we didn't run the ball worth crap last year. But I got faith with the new coach that maybe I haven't checked if he brought in a new offensive line coach or not. But we had a young offensive line, and normally young offensive lines do better run blocking than they do pass blocking, which was totally opposite for us last year. We were pretty darn good with the pass blocking and couldn't run block worth crap. But it's going to be a new year. Talks are free agency of going after a good running back, possibly D'Angelo Williams following John Fox over here, which would be nice. Um, I'm not sold. I'm not giving up on Moreno yet. I think Moreno could be a very good runner if he can stay healthy and can get some holes and get downfield. Big problem with that was we should never let Alex Gibbs go. Hell, it was probably 5, 6 years ago when we let Alex Gibbs go. He was the best offensive line coach. Led the league in rushing for a good 8 out of 10 years at one stretch, I believe it was, and things just haven't been quite the same since he left. Um, Real quickly though, I got a lot of time. This is just my first practice little thing here. Uh, Defensively, I like our defense. Our defense sucked last year, but I think a lot of it had to do with our defense coordinator Martindale wasn't very good. Or Wink, whatever they called him. I think he was just horrible, to tell you the truth. We had basically the same players with Nolan the year before, and Nolan made our defense respectable defense that year. I know we didn't have Doomerville all year last year, and the additions of Von Miller helping get a little pressure on the quarterbacks going to be really nice coming up this year. I have for a while seen a college player that comes off the ball quite like he does. A lot of people compare him to a Derek Thomas type player, which would be very great if he would be even halfway close to Derek Thomas type player. He was a pretty bad mofo, but got some high hopes. Uh, Hard schedule this year compared to last year. Real hard schedule. But everybody else in the AFC West has to face that hard schedule, and our schedule actually might be a little easier than the rest since we came in last place. We have two last place teams we're going to be playing, uh, besides everybody else. Right now, just really quickly, you'd have to think that the San Diego Chargers would be the pick in the AFC West because they're the only team that has a legitimate franchise quarterback that we know of. I believe Tebow someday will become our franchise quarterback and a great quarterback. One hell of a leader and just the fire in him. He's a big boy. If he can scramble out of the pocket, shrug off a couple tacklers, they'll give our receivers a lot of time to get downfield and big plays will happen. So hopefully Tebow will be our starter. That's the one thing that's really kind of ticked me off the most about this lockout is that we haven't been able to try to shop around Orton. There's chances. I've heard the Cardinals might be interested in him. If we can get rid of him for a draft pick, something to help us in the future. I've heard we're looking for at least a second. It would be really nice. But at the same time, with Tebow, he gets hit a lot. He's not scared to take a hit. A lot of quarterbacks are supposed to be sliding and stuff, but Tebow's one of those kind of guys where he can plow over somebody and run for another 20 yards. I don't know. Most of the time you want him to slide, but it scares me if we do get rid of Orton because Brady Quinn would be our backup, and if Tebow got hurt, well, things are going to not be very good for us. But basically, that's all I want to see. This was just my test out. I'll come out. We'll do a little bit more research and get more into it. now the football is finally getting here. Camp's getting ready to start here, I believe, on Thursday. So it's football time, baby. Let's get it on. Denver. Later.